Like here's one actually for B2B CEOs or head of sales or sales gens that actually have a high ticket size. Okay. And my team got the question in a support traction call recently, and I found it very relevant and interesting. And that's why I'm sharing it here. So the question is, what can one do in B2B to increase your ticket size? That means deal size per customer. And especially what can you do when you feel like that your buying center doesn't have the budget available? Right? So let's say, for example, you are an HR tech, you talk to heads of HR, and you know that you want to sell a solution in there, and you know that that person will sign off on that solution. However, the budget is not coming from that person in HR, the budget coming from somewhere else. So how do you do this, right? There are multiple ways on how to approach this issue and this dilemma, okay? The first thing, which I would always try is, can I find out if I charge the maximum already that people are willing to pay, right? Meaning, did I get the confirmation that the deal won't happen and it's only because of the price? Do you know for a fact you cannot increase pricing anymore, okay? Because many of the times people are afraid to be expensive and hence just make up a number that feels right and then get stuck on it, right? What you should be doing is up your pricing in enough demos and negotiations until you find the level where true resistance is met, where it's like, hey, Phil, sounds awesome, everything is great, but for that price, no ways, right? That's what you actually want to hear 5, 10 times before you know that your pricing actually cannot be increased, right? So that's how you find out for a fact what is your solution worth. You will very likely find some interesting learnings by just doing this exercise, such as the pricing won't matter as much, as, for example, your support level, or the pricing is actually not the main driver that keeps people away from your solution, but it's because they don't trust you, right? So the pricing won't matter as much as the billing conditions, for example. That's what we learned, right? So we changed probably the billing conditions 12 times since our incubation. It was never the pricing, okay? Try this exercise first before you change your basic offer, or you start adding more features or go into a different market, right? If you found a niche that resonates well and closes for your offer, maximize inside that niche first, right? And that's from Peter Thiel, 0 to 1. So maximize your pricing inside that niche, find out what it really is, okay? And then think about, okay, should you change features? Should you change the angle, or should you change the buying center?